Before you begin, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications to stay informed about content that can transform your life. Have you noticed that life tends to repeat itself if we don't make conscious decisions? We often wait for the world to change, but we forget that true transformation begins within. Every step of personal development, every reflection on our values, creates a solid foundation for external changes. It's not a matter of magic or luck, but of perseverance and decisions. Small daily changes have an incredible impact on your life. External improvements, such as career success, relationships, or finances, are a reflection of inner growth. If you focus only on visible results without focusing on self-knowledge or personal improvement, you will experience frustration. It's like trying to grow flowers in a garden. Without preparing the soil, what grows doesn't bloom properly. Growth requires discipline, patience, and the courage to face your fears and limiting beliefs. Change doesn't mean abandoning your identity, but rather discovering your authenticity and hidden potential. By taking control of your destiny, you discover the personal power that has always been in your hands. This change allows you to clarify your goals, priorities, and the path you need to follow. Each decision aligned with your values strengthens your autonomy and self-confidence. It is in this process that true success begins to emerge. Personal transformation also directly influences your daily energy and motivation. By dedicating yourself to your personal development, you realize that small actions, like reading a chapter of an inspiring book or reflecting on your successes, have a considerable impact. The growth isn't rapid, but it is constant, and each step strengthens your ability to make informed decisions. The secret is to prioritize yourself without feeling guilty and to cultivate positive habits. Ultimately, personal change opens a door to previously unimaginable opportunities. By being in tune with your essence, your influence on others naturally increases. Healthy relationships, inner peace, and happiness stem from your daily commitment to self-actualization. The first step is simply take control of your life and decide to invest in yourself. And if you truly want to see transformations, follow the channel and follow our advice daily. Consciously choosing your life every day is the habit that can truly change your life. It sounds simple, but it requires discipline and courage. By prioritizing your personal development, you begin to align your actions and decisions with your deepest values. Every small act of well-being, reflection, or learning strengthens your personal power. Remember, constant change produces extraordinary results over time. Focusing on personal development rather than outside work doesn't mean giving up your responsibilities, but rather investing in yourself. Read inspiring books like Think and Grow Rich. Napoleon Hill's book and daily self-awareness exercises are practical ways to cultivate this habit. The more you evolve internally, the more clarity and energy you will have to face external challenges. This is the foundation for transforming opportunities into real successes. Creating simple routines, like writing down daily goals or reflecting on your decisions, helps solidify the habit of choosing yourself. Small, consistent steps build your autonomy and confidence, while challenging limiting beliefs removes invisible obstacles. For example, when you feel fear or guilt about putting yourself first, acknowledge that emotion and move forward. The habit of choosing yourself transforms not only your mindset, but also your reality. Visualizing your progress is another essential part of this habit. Imagine the future you want to build and observe how your daily actions align with it. This process strengthens motivation, focus, and discipline, allowing you to access previously unattainable opportunities. It also creates a virtuous cycle. The more you take care of yourself and act mindfully, the stronger your relationships and well-being will be. Over time, this habit creates a lasting positive impact. You'll experience a boost in energy, clarity, and inner peace, and your influence on others will naturally grow through example. Transforming yourself becomes a way of life, not just a temporary goal. Remember to celebrate every small victory and stay consistent, even on the toughest days. And of course, follow the channel to discover daily practices that reinforce this powerful habit. Self-assessment is the first step to living the life you truly desire. Ask yourself, am I following what my heart values? Or am I simply living up to other people's expectations? This daily reflective exercise builds self-awareness and helps identify areas where you've given away your power. Taking short breaks to reflect on your decisions can reveal behavioral patterns that need changing. The habit of reflection is essential to any personal development process. Recognizing the moments when you've ceded your power to external expectations is liberating. Perhaps you pursued a career or maintained relationships out of social pressure, fear, or guilt. By identifying these moments, you create space to set boundaries and prioritize yourself. This understanding allows you to clarify your goals and values, strengthening your autonomy and confidence. Personal power emerges when we take full responsibility for our decisions. Self-assessment also involves challenging your limiting beliefs. Ask yourself, what thoughts are holding me back? Often, our fears and inner doubts about our worth influence our actions without us even realizing it. Writing down these beliefs and challenging them with small, concrete actions is an effective exercise. For example, if you feel like you can't change careers, try a short training course or talk to someone who has already followed the path you want. This process requires consistency and courage. Evaluating your life daily reinforces a habit of choosing yourself and prioritizing your development. It may feel uncomfortable at first, but each reflection increases your clarity, energy, and focus. Little by little, you'll realize that your decisions better align with your values. By sharing this practice with people you trust, you'll also have a positive impact on those around you. Self-assessment isn't a one-time exercise. It's an ongoing practice that transforms your lifestyle. It makes it easier to set boundaries, visualize goals, and create lasting wellness habits. Each introspection is a step toward greater authenticity and happiness. And of course, following the channel helps maintain this discipline by offering you practical tips for implementing these reflections in your daily life. Setting boundaries is essential for choosing yourself and maintaining your emotional health. Learning to say no without guilt saves time and energy and allows you to focus on what matters most. Many people mistake boundaries for selfishness, but they're actually a form of well-being and self-respect. Start with small gestures, like declining invitations that don't suit you. Over time, these habits strengthen your autonomy and clarity of decision-making. Creating spaces for silence and reflection is a practical way to set boundaries. Take time each day to meditate, write, or simply pause and listen to your inner voice. These moments of mindfulness help you identify what's draining you and where you can improve. The more aware you are of your needs, the easier it will be to prioritize yourself. And remember, consistency is key to personal growth. Saying no assertively also builds your confidence and courage. By confronting the fear of displeasing others, you practice emotional discipline and set an example for those watching. Continued practice reduces guilt and anxiety, demonstrating that self-care doesn't harm others. On the contrary, it improves the quality of your relationships. Setting boundaries is therefore an essential step in creating a life aligned with your values. Setting boundaries helps create a positive cycle of energy and focus. By protecting your time and space, you clarify your priorities and opportunities. This allows you to devote more time to personal development, self-care, and productive habits. Clear boundaries foster healthy relationships and strengthen your positive influence on others. It's a continuous investment in yourself that generates tangible and lasting results. Setting boundaries doesn't happen overnight. It requires patience and perseverance. But every step, no matter how small, contributes to your growth, authenticity, and well-being. Little by little, you'll discover that prioritizing yourself is liberating and completely transforms your life. And of course, following the channel offers practical advice for reinforcing these habits on a daily basis, ensuring consistent and lasting personal growth. Challenging limiting beliefs is fundamental to any personal transformation process. We often hold preconceived notions about ourselves that prevent us from taking action or believing in our potential. These beliefs may stem from past experiences, our upbringing, or social comparisons. The first step is to identify them by observing the automatic thoughts that arise when faced with challenges. Only by recognizing them can we begin to transform them into opportunities for growth. Once these beliefs have been identified, it's time to confront them with concrete actions. For example, if you think you're incapable of changing careers, try studying a new field or talking to people who have already taken that path. Every action that challenges a limiting belief strengthens your power and self-confidence. Small, consistent steps have a cumulative effect and create a habit of continuous improvement. The key lies in perseverance and the courage to step outside your comfort zone. This process also involves daily reflection and self-awareness. Recording your thoughts, feelings, and progress helps you track your internal changes. Ask yourself, is this belief truly mine, or was it imposed by someone or circumstances? This practice brings clarity and empowers you. Over time, you realize that many obstacles that once seemed insurmountable were simply projections of fear or insecurity. Challenging your limiting beliefs doesn't mean rejecting external advice or learning. Rather, it involves using information and experiences as tools for growth. Books, mentoring, and inspiring videos can help broaden your perspective, but real change comes from concrete action. Every small victory over a limiting belief increases your energy, motivation, and ability to create real opportunities in your personal and professional life. Throughout this process, you'll strengthen your discipline, confidence, and clarity about your goals. Every belief you challenge is an opportunity for personal growth. And remember, consistency is key to turning these actions into lasting habits. By following these practices, your life begins to reflect your authenticity and deepest values. And of course, following the chain gives you practical strategies for maintaining this habit every day. Connecting with your core values is essential to living an authentic life. Values like freedom, fulfillment, connection, and service to others guide your decisions. By aligning your actions with what truly matters, life flows with greater clarity and meaning. Every conscious decision strengthens your power and confidence. Reflecting on your values is the first step to setting goals that truly resonate with you. Identifying your values isn't a theoretical exercise. It's about observing your daily life in concrete terms. Ask yourself the following questions: what gives me energy, satisfaction, and true happiness? What situations drain me or distract me from what I consider important? This reflection helps you prioritize yourself without guilt and eliminate habits and beliefs that hinder your personal development. Self-knowledge is a foundation for transforming your life. Making decisions aligned with your values strengthens your discipline and autonomy. For example, choosing to spend time with supportive people rather than trying to please everyone increases your clarity and focus. Each consistent action creates healthy habits and positively influences your relationships. By practicing this daily, you transform abstract values into concrete actions, generating a real impact on your personal and professional life. Connecting with your values also promotes inner peace and emotional balance. Knowing what's important allows you to face challenges with greater courage and confidence. Even in the face of external obstacles or resistance, your core values act as an anchor. This clarity increases your energy, motivation, and ability to visualize opportunities that previously seemed unattainable. And it's in this alignment that true personal development flourishes. Living according to your values reinforces the habit of choosing and prioritizing yourself. Over time, you'll notice how your life transforms, attracting healthy relationships and opportunities that align with your essence. Every small step in this direction creates a lasting positive impact. And of course, following the channel offers you ideas and tools to strengthen this connection with your values every day. Creating a powerful vision for your life is the next step in making your dreams a reality. Visualizing clear goals helps guide your decisions, energy, and daily habits. These aren't just external goals, but how you want to feel, the relationships you want to nurture, and the legacy you want to leave. Every thought and action aligned with this vision strengthens your discipline and confidence. Visualization is a practical tool for personal development. Achieving your vision requires simple, consistent steps. Make a list of daily tasks that bring you closer to your most ambitious goals and devote time to them with focus and determination. For example, if you want to improve your health, start with 15 minutes of exercise a day and gradually work your way up. Each step reinforces your sense of progress, increases your motivation, and helps you overcome limiting beliefs. Consistency is the key to true progress. Focusing on skills, wisdom, and personal development, rather than simply seeking comfort, maximizes results. Learning new skills, reading inspiring books, or taking training courses is a personal investment that generates abundance in all areas of life. Developing these skills opens up opportunities that previously seemed unattainable. The habit of taking action every day transforms vision into concrete achievements. Combining visualization with concrete action also builds self-confidence and personal power. Each small step forward strengthens a belief that you can achieve more ambitious goals. At the same time, you become aware of the adjustments needed to align your life with your values and priorities. This cycle of reflection, action, and learning generates constant evolution, positively impacting your relationships and your environment. Ultimately, creating a clear vision and putting it into practice every day transforms your energy, focus, and motivation. By connecting your dreams with concrete actions, you establish lasting habits of well-being and personal development. Remember, every step, no matter how small, has a cumulative effect and creates previously unimaginable opportunities. And, of course, following the channel helps maintain this practice, strengthening the discipline and perseverance necessary for growth on a daily basis. Choosing for yourself every day brings immediate and lasting benefits. By prioritizing your personal development, your energy and focus increase, allowing you to make more informed decisions. Clarify your goals and values reduces confusion and stress, bringing inner peace. Every action taken in alignment with yourself strengthens discipline and autonomy. Small, consistent decisions transform your habits and perspectives, making life lighter and more authentic. This habit also transforms your relationships. By choosing yourself, you attract people who respect your boundaries and share your values. Healthy relationships flourish naturally, while negative influences fade. Practicing regular self-care has a positive impact on those around you, generating deeper and more meaningful connections. Your example also inspires others, showing that it's possible to prioritize yourself without selfishness. Choosing yourself increases your well-being and happiness. Dedicating time to self-care, reflection, and personal development creates emotional balance and reduces guilt and anxiety. This inner state strengthens your ability to face challenges, fears, and insecurities. The daily practice of choosing yourself develops resilience and confidence, allowing you to live in alignment with your values and purpose. Life becomes more fluid and fulfilling. The practice of choice also opens the door to positive opportunities. By aligning your focus and energy with your goals, you identify previously unnoticed opportunities. Visualization and consistent action help you achieve your goals, increasing your prosperity and personal fulfillment. This alignment between values, vision, and action creates a virtuous cycle of growth, motivation, and constant learning. Each conscious step leads to concrete results in your personal and professional life. Ultimately, choosing yourself daily reinforces a legacy you build. Influencing others by example, developing wisdom, and practicing discipline creates a lasting impact. Each small personal victory adds up, transforming habits and mindsets. By following this practice, you not only evolve, but you also create an environment conducive to growth and authenticity. And, of course, following the chain offers practical strategies for strengthening this habit over the long term. In the pursuit of personal transformation, it's natural to encounter internal and external resistance. Fear, doubt, and limiting beliefs arise and test your resolve. Those around you may question your decisions, making it necessary to strengthen your personal power. Understanding that obstacles are part of the process helps maintain discipline and perseverance. Each challenge overcome strengthens your confidence and empowerment. Perseverance separates those who achieve results from those who give up half-heartedly. Small daily steps, however seemingly insignificant, build strong, lasting habits. Staying focused and consistent in action helps overcome fears and guilt that might hinder your progress. Celebrating every victory, no matter how small, strengthens your motivation and energy to continue. Remember, progress is gradual, not instantaneous. Inner resistance often stems from comfort and old habits. The brain resists change, preferring the familiar, even if it doesn't bring happiness. It's essential to identify these obstacles without beating yourself up. By facing discomfort with courage, you strengthen your discipline and personal power. Every step outside your comfort zone contributes to growth, self-awareness, and personal development. External resistance can come from criticism, opposing opinions, or social pressure. Setting boundaries and choosing yourself helps you stay focused on your values and goals. Aligning your actions with your purpose reduces the influence of external factors and improves clarity. With consistency, you create habits that reflect authenticity and strengthen your presence and positive influence. This creates real impact, both personally and professionally. Perseverance in the face of resistance transforms fear and insecurity into courage and learning. Small, consistent steps, combined with discipline, produce big results over time. Each challenge overcome builds self-confidence, clarity, and the energy to continue evolving. Practicing daily self-care and reflecting and acting in accordance with one's values guarantees continuous progress. And of course, following the channel offers strategies for maintaining this consistency every day. Jim Rohn reminds us that success comes not only from effort, but also from achieving more. Personal development precedes external achievements. Every habit developed, every step toward discipline and self-care lays the foundation for lasting prosperity. Investing in yourself is the most powerful way to generate an abundance of health, relationships, and meaning. True transformation begins within and is reflected in the world around us. Discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishments. Without it, even the best laid plans remain a dead letter. By cultivating consistent habits, you strengthen your focus, sense of responsibility, and personal power. Small daily actions, such as reflection, visualization, and conscious action, have a cumulative effect. With persistence, results appear, proving that discipline is an indispensable ally for personal growth and development. Investing in yourself generates wealth in all areas of life. Reading inspiring books, participating in mentoring sessions or trainings, and devoting time to self-knowledge and self-care expands your wisdom and skills. Each investment increases your energy, clarity, and motivation to create positive opportunities. The return is not immediate but cumulative, impacting your success, happiness, and legacy. This is a practical application of Rohn's philosophy in everyday life. Jim Rohn's philosophy also emphasizes the importance of leading by example. By becoming a better version of yourself, you positively influence those around you. This impact is subtle but powerful, creating a cycle of evolution and inspiration. Your values, habits, and daily decisions are reflected in the lives of others, strengthening your reputation, confidence, and natural authority. This is how a true legacy is built. In short, Rohn's philosophy asserts that personal development, discipline, and conscious investment in oneself generate true prosperity. Every habit, every action aligned with our values increases energy, focus, and clarity. Inner transformation is the key to outer opportunities and lasting success. And of course, following the channel allows us to maintain these practices, thus reinforcing the path of evolution and personal growth on a daily basis. It's time to put this into practice. I challenge you to commit to choosing yourself every day for the next 15 days. Start by taking a few minutes to reflect, practice self-care, and prioritize. Small, consistent actions create powerful habits that transform your life. Remember, change starts from within, and you are the protagonist of this journey. Daily self-care is more than a luxury, it's a necessity for growth. Set clear boundaries, say no without guilt, and respect your time. These habits build discipline, self-confidence, and personal power. By consciously prioritizing yourself, you gain energy, clarity, and the ability to make decisions aligned with your values. Each step reinforces your growth and personal development. Reflecting on your values and acting on them improves results. Ask yourself daily, am I living in alignment with my values? This practice strengthens authenticity, creates inner peace, and increases your positive influence on others. Small, concrete daily actions can lead to significant changes in just a few weeks. Consistency is the key to transforming visions into tangible realities. Sharing your experiences is also part of the process. Inspire others with your example, showing how self-determination transforms lives, relationships, and opportunities. This sharing strengthens a community, creates a positive impact, and keeps you motivated. By following and interacting with the channel, you receive ongoing support to maintain habits of personal growth and development. So, take the 15-day challenge and transform your life step by step. Commit to taking action, reflecting, and constantly putting yourself first. And of course, subscribe to the channel now to receive tips, strategies, and daily motivation. Turn on notifications so you don't miss any content that fuels your personal growth. Your transformation starts today, and every decision counts. Have you ever felt like your life could be different, but didn't know where to start? Imagine a single habit that could transform your energy, clarity, and happiness in just 15 days. Many people look for external solutions, money, relationships, social status, and forget that real change starts from within. In this video, we'll explore how choosing yourself daily and taking decisive action can produce extraordinary results. Get ready to discover simple, practical, and effective strategies that can transform your life for the better. Are you ready to apply everything you've learned and transform your life in 15 days? Think about, have you chosen yourself every day? Or have you ceded your power to fear, guilt, and external expectations? Every small step, even a consistent one, counts and has a real impact on your energy, focus, and happiness. Start practicing self-care, setting boundaries, and acting in alignment with your values today. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications to continue receiving practical advice that will strengthen your growth, motivation, and personal development.